for you, for you, for you. This poem is for you, for you, for you, for you. This poem is for you, for you, for you, for you. This poem is for you, for you, for you, for you. This poem is for you. This poem shall endeavour to speak in a decipherable language. It shall make no concessions to the incessant demands of academics. It shall not walk a path of poetic vagaries and emptiness. It shall seek to covet the primal statement and speak from it. This poem is for you. This poem understands that you and poetry have lost touch, forgotten one another's digits. You walk on opposite sides of the street and haven't spoken since fuck knows when. This poem is for you. This poem should not be divided by the divisive terms spoken or written. It shall shy from the interpretations of the studious who would jail it with theoretics. It refuses to be denied its connection to the pavement's denizens. It shall seek to negotiate a direct path and dance through the contours of tendons directly to your heart. This poem is for you. This poem shall refute the prison of bookshelves. It shall seek to avoid the incarceration of the libraries of the learned. It is for the students of the street as well as the pupils of paper. This poem is for you. This poem shall demystify the mystical. It shall wear its mysticism lightly, parade its prophecies and vision modestly. It shall communicate the cosmos of the micro and the macro consciousness. This poem is for you. This poem understands that some of the things that poetry has said have gone whoosh over your head. This poem understands how the whole poetic continent of you has been neglected far too long. This poem is for you. This poem knows that you're upset with it. Where you been all my life, poem? Ignore me all my life and now you wanna talk? Fuck that. This poem is especially for you. This poem would like to reassure you that it is your fellow traveller, that it walks the same streets you walk, catches the same bus, waits for the same gyros, gets stuck in the same lifts, heading for the basement. This poem is for you. This poem kissed the same girls and boys. It went to your school. It played two bob up the wall, skipped a hopscotch, whistled double dutch, ate state assistant's lunch, was on detention, hated science and maths, and was told it wouldn't amount to nothing. It preferred goofing around with its friends to studying. It fucked up all its exams, was expelled for truanting. This poem was failed by the education system. It is a flower, denied the sun. This poem is for you. This poem speaks from the side of its mouth, refutes received pronunciation, bows for no queen. It is a republican of people's communion, is sung in chain gangs and walks the gangway of the age. This poem is for you. This poem wishes to reveal that poetry or the poetic is an essence existing in all things, that poetry transcends verse. Poetry is inside of you. Poetry is every word you ever say and everything you see. Poetry is the symmetry of energy interpreted by human sensitivity and rendered expression through language. This poem is for you. This poem would like to say that poetry is nothing whatsoever if it doesn't speak to you and you to it. This poem is a conduit to heal the broken bonds between poetry and the humble heartlands of its forgotten audience. This poem is for you.